Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Scorestreak system for Black Ops Cold War. This is a system that was incredibly controversial when it was first announced, and even though it's been a couple of days since the reveal, I'm still seeing tons of people raising questions about this new system and wondering whether or not it's going to be good for the game. So to start at the very beginning here, for those who don't know, in Black Ops Cold War, Scorestreaks are back, but there's a catch. They are not going to reset upon death. Now, when I first heard this, I was not happy because it basically sounded like they added a permanent requisitions perk from Call of Duty World War II into the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer as a core feature, and myself and pretty much everybody else were wondering, does this mean that everybody can get the highest streaks in the game every single match? Because that sounds awful, actually. That does not sound good whatsoever. Thankfully, that's not how the system is going to work. While yes, score streak progress can be earned all throughout the entire match, the new streak bonus multiplier is how players are going to be getting the super high score streaks, because those streaks require an obscene amount of score to actually obtain. Let's go ahead and take the Chopper Gunner for example here. This was the highest score streak that was available during the alpha, and as you guys can see, it's actually a pretty powerful streak. Shout out to Dismo for the gameplay, by the way. The Chopper Gunner costs 6,000 score to earn in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and in Domination, which is one of the most popular modes in Call of Duty history, you only get 50 score per kill and things like 100 score for taking the enemy flag. Now, for the sake of making the math very simple, this means that in Domination, where for example you only get one kill and then die every single time, you just get one kill and die, using this new score streak system, you would have to get 120 kills in that match to basically requisition yourself up to a Chopper Gunner. For getting kills within the same life, you get what is called a Scorestreak Multiplier, and this multiplier gets pretty crazy the more kills you get within a single life. If we're sticking to Domination here, where you get 50 points per kill, your second kill in your life is going to give you a bonus of 50 score. Your third kill in that same life will give you a bonus of 100 score. Your fourth kill is going to give you a bonus of 150 score, and your fifth kill is going to give you a whopping 450 score bonus. This means that in the Domination game mode, a 5 kill streak is going to net you a total of 1,000 score. If you can do that 6 times in a single match, you're going to have your Chopper Gunner, but of course, the process will go a lot faster if you're playing the objective. You get bonus score for doing things like capturing flags, getting kills near flags, defending flags, and other bonuses like the score you get for destroying enemy score streaks or the assist points you get for calling in UAVs. If you're doing all these things, you're going to rack up points rather quickly. The score multiplier bonus gets even crazier, however, because it appears that every kill at 10 or higher within a single streak is going to give you a bonus of 950 score, and assuming that number doesn't change the higher you go, this means a Chopper Gunner in Domination can be earned with about a 13 kill streak, even less if you're playing the objective, which lines up with the Chopper Gunner's cost from most of the previous Call of Duty titles. Now, Treyarch's lead combat designer did take to Twitter last night to say that the Black Ops Cold War score streak system incentivizes a greater range of playstyles. Earn low-tier streaks by contributing your part to a team victory, but to afford the juicy high-end streaks, you still need to rack up multiple kills in the same life to earn that streak bonus. So, from the sounds of it, it appears that Treyarch does indeed want lower streaks to be a big part of the game, given the fact that they're going to be relatively easy to earn and people can still work towards them even after they're dying a bunch, but at the same time, they wanted to make sure things aren't getting spammed. You would think that things like UAVs and counter UAVs would be spammed non-stop with this system, but they won't be, because Treyarch implemented something called a Scorestreak Cooldown. Now, what this means is after you call in a score streak in Black Ops Cold War, there's going to be a set period of time before you are allowed to start earning score towards that same streak once again. To give an example of this, as you can see, Dismo, which huge shout out to Dismo for being the guy allowing me to use his Black Ops Cold War footage in my videos. Definitely check out his channel, link to him down in the description. As you guys can see, he is earning progress towards his UAV. He calls in his UAV, and now he no longer has that progress bar for his next UAV. That is because the UAV is on cooldown. Right now, I believe it's 90 seconds or so, and Treyarch has said that these Scorestreak cooldowns are going to be tuned and balanced as they gather more information from the players. From the sounds of it, it looks like this system is basically going to be a hybrid system of support streaks from Modern Warfare 3 and the requisitions basic training from Call of Duty World War II, but at the same time, if you want to get the big streaks in the game, you have to go on big kill streaks, right? There's no way around it. You're going to have to go on a bunch of 5 kill streaks or a number of 10 kill streaks to earn the big stuff in the game, and I have to wonder, how is this actually going to work out in practice? We did see a lot of footage during the reveal. I think like 3 hours of pro players and YouTubers and streamers all playing against each other, and the streaks did seem powerful, but they weren't being spammed. So I have to wonder, is the system going to be good? Is it going to be bad? I'm really not entirely sure. I can see the appeal of limiting players with cooldowns so that lower streaks like UAVs and napalm strikes can't be spammed 24/7, but at the same time, it does feel bad in the traditional sense that you can't earn progress towards re-earning your streaks after you've already got them. Let's say hypothetically, just to make Black Ops 1 as an example here, let's say I'm running UAV, counter UAV, napalm. These are not the biggest streaks in the game, they're relatively low, therefore you should be able to earn them pretty quickly. It's going to feel bad when you get your UAV and your counter UAV and your napalm all relatively quickly, like next to each other, and then all of them are on cooldown, and all the score, everything you're doing is not actually going towards earning those streaks once again. That's going to feel weird, but again, they're going to be tuning how the cooldowns are going to be working. I'm definitely interested to see how things are going to play out. And one final note I would like to point out here at the very end of the video, it has been confirmed that you are going to be able to loop your streaks in Black Ops Cold War. So using that example again, if we go UAV, counter UAV, and napalm, after you earn your napalm, you can start working towards your UAV, counter UAV, and napalm once again in the same life, assuming, of course, they are off cooldown. We're going to have to see how this is going to play out, guys. It's definitely a very interesting system, and I guess I should also point out that there were a very limited number of score streaks available during the alpha, but the full game is rumored to have a ton of them, with some leaks claiming that there will be something close to 18 different score streaks available at launch, and I imagine a number of those are going to be added once we can finally get our hands on the beta. But ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There is as concise a breakdown of the new Scorestreak system as I could possibly muster. It's definitely confusing, especially when you're only watching footage and not playing the game yourself, and I have to wonder how it's going to play out. I would love to know down in the comments, what do you guys think about this? Do you think it's going to be a good system? Do you think it's going to actually reward people moving and objective play, right? People aren't going to be camping nearly as much because they can run around and still work towards their streaks even when they die, but at the same time, they are going to have to try and stay alive for their really big streaks. So how do you think this is going to play out? It's definitely going to be an interesting system. I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback down in the comments. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.